Set that off to the side. Then we'll remove this coupling here. And now you can get to your mass airflow sensor pretty easily. These are a Phillips. Every vehicle might be different, so we'll see what your vehicle is if you do decide to get one. But I believe they're pretty standard. And you could use power tools. I don't recommend using power tools because you could strip something, damage something, and the time you save doing it faster could actually cost you. Okay, so we don't need that part anymore. You can remove your sound tube because, you know, all new cars now want to give you the sound inside the cabin. Just set that off to the side because we'll be reinstalling it. And then here we have the oil separator. Or actually, that's not the oil separator, never mind. Oil separator is on this side. This is some kind of vacuum or something, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to give you the wrong information if I don't know what it is. And then you want to just remove it from the throttle body. I do still have a stock throttle body because there's no need for a bigger throttle body. You don't really gain anything with it. There we go. Alright, so now we start with removing this shroud. Okay. I do have a two-step, and I put my two-step on this heat shield. So we're going to go ahead and just remove those screws. Okay, so this screw here is a 10 millimeter. You definitely don't want to do that. Make sure you got everything nice and tight, snug. There we go. All right. Okay, there goes the old one. Save the screw. I usually like to put it back where I got it from, that way I don't forget where I put it, because I will forget where I put it. Here's where your sound tube really is, right in this area right here. So pretty much what you want to do is disconnect it, and it does provide a cap for you. So it's pretty simple to uninstall it. I never did because I didn't really care for it, but we're going to do it right now. 5 millimeter. Or a 5.5, I don't know. One of the two. I like to try to tighten all my bolts first and then loosen them up. Just a little bit tightening. It makes it a little bit easier also. And we could just take that sound tube out. Just run it through here. Delete that baby there. We don't need that part anymore. I have an extra bracket here that I put in when I did the hood struts, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove that as well. Clean up this compartment a little bit. In the near future, we will be doing, we're going to isolate the clutch and the brake fluid container and put in its own for the clutch. We got one more here. I didn't try to tighten this one because I felt it was loose on the last one, so just left it alone. That's pretty much it on that. There we go, we took that part out. There. Okay. I could have actually mounted my two-step over here as well, but I didn't. So, oh well. Alright, what we got here is the wires. And we have this plug here. Which is actually probably not going to fit. So, I am not going to put that plug in there. Instead, what I am going to do, because I have my two-step running through here, I'm just going to put some foam just to seal it up. And that's about it. Okay, so our Pmas intake is fully installed. Okay, so this shield goes down in here and comes with pins to hold it down. Now, if you've never done an intake before, there is a couple pins already in there, but you're going to damage them when you're trying to take this out. So, or take out your other one. And then you want to put them back in. Maybe the top one will be easier to start with. If you like to do stuff in the dark, I recommend having a headlight and a big old light as well. So here's another pin that we have. I did not remove it. And let's go ahead and put that back in. And there is another one down low as well. So you might want to put that one in too. Alright, there we go. Move the mat. Because it actually is a nightmare. For whatever reason. And it is tight, so here's why you shouldn't take this part off. And this is part of the me telling you taking shortcuts, which will probably cost you more time in the end. So do not remove that part, because you will fight it. So we'll put it back on just like that. And loosen that baby up some more. And you slide it on just like that into the holes. Provided from the factory. And then they do give you some neoprene nuts again. And before we attempt this one again, let's get the correct size of it. And they do give you some screws for your mass airflow sensor, so don't reuse the other ones that you originally had. back to metric. Wow, a lot of those. Okay, so it is a 9mm. Alright, remember where you put your tools. That way you don't have to look for them. I believe a 10mm. Okay, just reassemble that back in. Get her nice and tight. Alright, there we go. Those are nice and tight. I don't need these because we didn't use their supplied nuts and bolts because I had issues with them. So you're going to need an Allen key, which my name is Allen. I invented the Allen key, not really, but you're going to need an Allen key and an open end wrench. Or you can use a socket. It doesn't. And I'm going to put this side in as well. Troubles that you're going to come across, I guess. Alright. Now that size was, I believe, a 10mm. Okay, just reassemble that back in. So the bracket needs to go right like this here, which for some reason is how I originally had it. Okay, so this bracket almost looks like an arrow. Make sure the arrow is going to the right. Nice and tight. And the next thing that we want to do is make sure we don't have no rubbing here. Okay, we're good on all that. Here we go, fully installed.